You wonder where all the stars of Love Island have gone, and then suddenly they all reappear at one big event in London. Yes, guys, it would seem the Love Island All-Stars wrap party happened last night, even though it's quite a few days since the production finished. But you know who reappeared? Callum. Callum's back, and I think he's quite drunk.
So, we have found the lost man. Where has he been? Oh, he's back. We need to get the socials. Everyone's waiting for you. Sorry, I'll be on there very soon. He's been out. He's back. He's back in full form. The boys are out tonight. Cheers for that. Why not do that when I've got a ball? I look like the ball.
There he is at the Love Island wrap party, and I dread to think what he's going to get up to. In fact, they were all out, guys. All of them. Even Georgia Steele, who I have now found out has been hiding away from social media due to receiving lots of abuse, which I simply can't understand why that would happen. I'm not being sarcastic. I think that's absolutely mad and stupid. But she is out publicly, at least. She's not going to stop that from happening. And yeah, they're all out having a great time, laughing, joking, being the people who they are. And sometimes we look at it and think, yeah.
Do you want a Beals? Alright, it's alright. Look who I'm waiting for on the line. My small mate. My small mate. Influences in the wild.
Trying to copy us, John.
Look, they're trying. Yeah, stop trying to copy us.
Trying to be us.
Why are you drinking non-alcoholic Prosecco?
Still, nice to see Sophie and Josh. Nice to see them out all having a good time. Now, I don't know if you guys saw the Under the Duvet podcast with Molly and Tom. I got to be honest, I did sit through it and I just about stayed awake. I am finding interviews with them rather dull. I'm sure some of you can sympathise with me, but I put it this way, I sat through it so you don't have to. Not that it was terrible, I just thought it was quite unremarkable. But there were a few things that came up that I found quite interesting. The first thing I want to bring up is, do you think Molly doesn't actually like Casey that much? Because there's a moment here where she mentions him in the podcast, and I'm wondering, is Tom's close friendship with Casey about to be compromised?
I feel like, no, you are very chilled,
Yeah.
but you do have your moments where like you and Casey would be like on one a little bit. And then you sometimes a little sulker.
Something that you did do, which deeply confused me, was when you let your flatmate crack on with your lady.
Should we talk about
Yeah,
that?
I think we should.
Yeah, I do.
Because honestly, that was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Agreed.
Like, talk us through why you said to Casey it was
Best friend.
best friend, who you live with, who you live with.
Try it.
Imagine
Why
if you'd
not?
swapped, then she was coming over to yours and hanging out with Casey.
That, yeah.
Awkward.
You're Steve.
No, I think obviously like I love Case, but he knows that I back myself over him any day of the week.
Oh, it was a confidence thing.
I did wonder whether it was a little bit like, yeah, try it, babes. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, maybe there was a little bit of that, but no, like it was his experience as well. I'd obviously not been in there that long. He just walked in, but yeah.
You knew he was going in, didn't you?
Yeah, obviously. I knew
Yeah,
he was going in.
yeah.
Personally, I think the answer to that is yes. I think it might be compromised. I think if the relationship with Molly continues to grow, Casey will be edged out of Tom's life. Oh dear. So Casey better hurry up and find himself a lady friend, because otherwise what's he going to do? He seems to be absolutely devoted to Tom, which I'm still struggling to grasp. But there we go. That's the way it is, and we all know what he's like. Now, what else is interesting in this interview is when Molly seemed to reveal that they were able to watch the show while they were there. Unless I'm mishearing this, right? She seems to say to Tom, weren't you able to watch the show? And Tom goes, yeah, I was able to watch it. And I'm like, so you were actually able to watch the show you were on? Is that right?
I was just playing my
Know what's
shotgun,
going on.
please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just tell someone, tell me.
Tell me what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, did you not get to watch it though?
Yeah,
Oh, you got to watch the
Wait,
show?
every night?
yeah.
Oh.
That's kind of good. So you got to watch telly as normal, but just no
Yeah,
phones.
and like you had like a Fire Stick, you watch like Netflix and stuff like that. And,
Sick.
yeah, chilling.
I watched Saltburn.
I haven't seen that yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, which bit did you gag at?
Because now I remember it, of course, they had access to their phones, I believe, while they were actually doing this series. It's the first time they've done that. My problem is that surely, if they were actually able to watch Love Island All Stars, then they would have been able to work out which direction the programme was going in and adjust their performances, for lack of a better term, in the programme to suit the way it was being edited and put together. Surely, right? So that must account for some of their actions in the villa. For example, that would mean I now understand why Chris moved so quickly with all the different girls, because he probably thought, I've seen how they're putting this show together. I feel like if I do this and I do that, I'll get screen time, I'll get notoriety, people will talk about me. Do you get my point? Unless I'm completely mishearing things there, it sounds to me like they are saying they watched the show while they were in the villa. So there we go. That means they kind of would have worked out everything. So it's kind of like a, yeah. Well, we all had our criticisms of the show. Let's not go there, etc., etc. They did say something really interesting about the sexy dance. And I really did understand. I mean, I thought, these guys, they're all great looking. They're all got great bodies, so why would they fear the sexy dance? But Molly really did fear the sexy dance.
Oh, no,
The sexy
please.
dance challenge.
Let's not talk about that.
Why?
Oh, that was tragic.
You were great.
No, never, ever. No.
You smashed
No.
it. You smashed
No.
it. But how on earth? It gives me the absolute fear.
I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
I said, can I present it? And they was like, well,
What do you mean
How do you
present
present
it?
exactly. That's what they said to me. I was like, I can present it. I could introduce the girls and cheer them
Oh
on.
my
and
God, I love that. You wanted to be the
the one that didn't have
the
to dance.
madame of the situation, like,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God, yeah. There is.
Welcome to the Moulin Rouge.
There you go. So I
Wow,
could have
that's sick.
presented it.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
Sorry, I should have given you that idea before you went in. Well, I
And they
think
wouldn't give us much drink beforehand.
How did you
either.
have 2 or 1?
I had one.
I think we had 1, you know.
We
Ooh,
had
I'd have to
one.
neck it. I'd have to literally be like, go. Or
And then
drink.
you stand there behind the door, your music starts, and then
Like,
So they have got music.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the music's
yeah.
loud on that.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
really
It's
loud.
loud, yeah.
And then Vogue comes on and she's like, right, you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Go.
And you just think, I'm going to be sick.
I would have just roly-polied in there and sat on someone's lap, honestly, and just been like, do you want to chat for 2? Do you want to chat for
Can I
2?
pull you for a chat?
Yeah, can I pull you for a chat? Because honestly, this is hell.
Yeah, it was tragic. And that walk
a long
all
walk.
the way down the steps.
About
down
About 10 minute walk,
and then you
walk,
have to
isn't
walk
it?
all the way back as well. Nothing worse. Honestly, worst moment ever.
And on that note, guys, it's been a pleasure.
And I would fear the sexy dance too. I mean, I really could never ever do that dance. I don't even like to dance at all. And I think it would just be atrocious. It would be like an absolute nightmare. I don't know how they do those dances. Credit to them for doing it. But it was also interesting the way they said, oh yeah, we give you a shot of alcohol and then you go out to loud music. It's almost like they're kind of, drugging them before they go out to say, just go out and do it. Like some weird seedy sex club. But never mind, just my perspective on it. Listen, hope you've enjoyed this video. Catching up on all the Love Island nonsense. And I guess on Monday we'll change it, guys, to Celebrity Big Brother. And I hope it's going to be worth the change. I hope it's going to be a good series. But until then, have a lovely Friday. If anything else happens, I'll let you know. Thanks for watching as always. And goodbye.